Welcome back to our channel. We have Laura here,
Tama, and Tosin.
We know we haven't recorded in a while, but
yeah, it's been so long, eh?
So busy, school, work, everything.
Yeah.
But welcome back. We appreciate all of you guys.
Yeah.
So we're gonna be talking today about. So I guess our question to you is, if you meet a guy whose body count is 50. And a girl's body count is 50. How many of you out there will feel some type of way about it?
You first come across like two people, yeah? They have the same amount of body
yeah.
whether 50, 100, whatever.
Yeah.
Are you going to judge, which one are you going to judge differently? Like, are you going to see them differently?
Like from your perspective, not society or anything.
Yeah.
Just from yours.
From my perspective, honestly, I would see them the same way. Because if a guy tells me his body count is, I don't know, say 50 or 70 or whatever, and a girl tells me her body count is 70 or whatever, like, I still feel the same way, like, whoa, to the guy, I'm like, I mean, I know, well, okay, let's not think of society, but I will look at you like, why you just, you know, anything that spreads, you just, you know, you go to, I'm like, whoa, you just spread your neck for everyone, but
yeah.
I don't really see the difference. To me, I would look at you both the same way.
Well, me, I'm the complete opposite of it. With guys, I guess you can say society, whatever you want to say, but like, guys just always get a pass for things like that for me, but like, if you're a girl, like, why are you sleep like 17? What? It just doesn't make any sense to me. Like, you have no business sleeping with that many guys. I guess you could say the same thing with the guys. So you have no business sleeping with that like many girls. But like, I'm like, you're a guy. Like, you just get a pass for things like that. Like as a girl, you want to get. I'm not saying the end goal for every girl is to get married, but like, everyone wants to get married someday. Maybe not everyone, but like most people want to get married someday, right? Nobody's asking your man how many women have you slept with, you know. But like for you now, it's like, oh. How many guys have you been with? How many, you know? It's just you self, you know. You feel dirty. I don't know. Maybe I'm being close-minded, but
I'm with you on that, which is, I know, like, it's like, oh well, whatever. Like a guy has 60, a girl has 60. Well, the same thing. You're still a woman. Your legs should not be open. Like, to me personally, I see like, oh, a guy has 60, but a guy has, as much as a guy and a girl, we want to be equal. We are not the same.
It's not going to happen.
Like, we are not the same. So a guy having 60, like, for me, I don't know, I'm not a guy, I can't talk, I might be transvestite, I don't know. But I feel like guys, they get to experience their sexual curiosity very early on in age. Like, I think like 9, 10, they start having like all these like weird dreams or whatever. At that age, like, I mean,
they're curious.
Like, at 11, okay, yeah, putting things, trying things, finding an older woman who is ready to give you a chance. I'm like, okay, you're 15, your body count is 10, possibility, you're like, expect. But as a girl, why?
Exactly.
Why?
To me, that point is not quite valid because, yeah, I get it that guys are going through puberty earlier now. But then at the same time, girls too are also, as time is going on, girls are also starting their periods earlier in life. And the same way a guy wants to go out there, experience things, you know, starts, you know, having sex early, blah, blah, blah. It's the same way. Nowadays, girls of like 10 already, as disgusting as it is, they're already busting it open. Or what she said, maybe 11 or 12 or 13. Yeah. They're already busting it open. So it's still the same way but back in the day, like 13, you don't even know what sex is at that point. So as time is going on, children are starting to experience and try out things by themselves earlier on in life too. So I feel like the fact that maybe a guy maybe at 15 has 10 body count of 10 and a girl maybe at 15 also has body count of 10, I don't really see it as maybe he started puberty early, so he's really
but like
curious.
As a girl, like whether in Nigeria or whether you're here or anything, as a girl, when you are going, like you were talking about marriage, when you're going into marriage, there's something about, because I know you're saying, oh, it's cool, but let me tell you something, no man.
You would have to lie, you wouldn't even have to lie because you know that it's not.
As much as a man will tell you, oh, it don't matter.
I was like, woman,
if you want to get married, it's still like, why?
But then at the same time,
the
same way a focused guy probably doesn't want a girl with body count of 1,000.
He wouldn't be the same way.
It's the same way a focused girl would not want a guy with a body count of 1,000. He's also a hoe.
I know, but most likely.
So why would I want? If I want to settle down with a guy, why would I be more open to settle down with a guy that has a body count of 1,000? But then,
okay,
do you know what I'm trying to say?
Like, okay, that's what I'm saying. No, if you want to get married, right? obviously, if my body count is 2, I'm not looking for a man that's like 500, right? I'm looking for someone who's like 2, maybe 4 or whatever. I say if my body count is 2.
Before you would think. She's saying it's more equal. Like if a girl's like
a count of 5'10" for me. Like maybe if you're 30, a count of 5'10", that's standard.
If
Like I
you're
don't
30
care.
for me and your body count is 20 as a girl, oh okay. If
It's
you're
like-
16
Nah.
and your body count is 20,
Yeah.
who?
When your body count is more than your
Why?
age,
It's
there's
more-
a
there's
problem
a
there.
And I guess like you know how you're saying like me, I'm putting myself in a man's position.
Yeah.
If I had to pick like. I don't even know if it's like as in even a judging thing. If I had to pick and ask this girl, oh what's your body count? And she tells me it's 15.
I'll be like,
And
Nick.
you wait, and you now tell me your body count is 40. Like
You mean if the guy tells you he's only
no,
40?
if I'm a guy
Yeah.
and
Oh,
I want to
okay.
see a girl, not even marriage, even if it's just like
To
oh
see
like
her.
girlfriend kind of thing, I'd be like, oh my body count is 30. Wow.
If you are a regular person, a regular girl walking down the street,
And then your pum pum for them man there.
which time do you even have to sleep
To
with
be
15 man? Like I know, okay, I guess you can say that for guys. I guess you can
It's
say
the
that for the
same
same
thing.
for guys too, but it's like
But it's the same thing. Like if I see a girl that her body count is high, I look at her sideways. The same way I'll look at a guy sideways if his body count is high. I want the whole maybe giving a guy like the street cred that oh yeah, you know, you're a player, blah 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 blah. I don't know. I personally I just don't see it. To me it's like you're a hoe, you're a hoe.
yeah, for me
Done.
both of them are dirty, the same equal amount of
Same
dirtiness, but it's just like
Like,
I wouldn't feel I would
in my
still
mind,
look
the girl is dirtier.
yeah,
I don't know why.
Okay, for one, right, with guys, right, there's no like emotion connected when they're like sleeping with
Yeah,
too
that's
many
why I
girls,
feel
right?
like-
A guy can just go today, sleep with one girl today, take another girl from the club, sleep with her tomorrow. Or a girl, if you are sleeping with 50, you
Of
know,
course,
like
you
it's
like-
emotional.
But then at the
You
same
know?
time,
It's emotional.
Okay,
Like how?
okay, but then again, at the same time, when you say it's emotional, I see it from this perspective. A guy, yeah, like you said, today he'll go to a club, he might go to a club,
Yeah.
he'll go back. But then also, you have to realize when you say the girls are more emotional too, most times when the guy does one small thing for you, you're already like in love. Oh, I really like this guy, maybe he's the one, but whatever.
But him is thinking girl number
And
54,
exactly,
right?
so at the same time, but then obviously I see where at the point it's like, okay, you to slow down. Like, it's not every guy out there that you like spread your legs for. I get that part, but at the same time too, there are some girls out there too that they really don't care. Like, I feel like if you are someone who is more emotional, like, oh, okay, no, like, I need to take my time to know the guy first.
I feel
before
it's emotional.
your
for
body
every girl, to
count
be
in
honest.
general will not be as high as a girl who also thinks the same way as a guy, and it's like, oh, I don't care, it's just sex. It's just you're satisfying my need, I'm satisfying your need. Done. Like no emotional attachment. I feel like with those kind of girls that have that kind of personality, they will tend to have a higher body count
But my
than those
problem
that
is
actually
with the body
care.
count thing, how you're
That's
saying
true.
is not equality thing.
Yeah.
The way I see it when girls talk about it, it ends up being an equality thing. Well, if a guy can have a body count of 50, why can't I have a body count of 50?
No, it should. That's rubbish. Like I'm not saying. Like I mean, girls that think that way.
Yeah,
that's
because
bullshit
to
competition.
them it's like, I'm like,
no.
okay, well, why can't you compete to be in the medical sector?
Exactly.
Why can't you
Compete
compete to
to
be
be
an
like a
accountant? Well, men don't carry that judgment, so I want to do it too, so I don't carry that judgment. Unfortunately, that's not society.
No.
You do it, you carry the judgment.
You shouldn't go into that mindset where it's like, oh yeah, like you said, a guy is having a body count of 50, means I can have it. No. I feel like it should be a matter of, okay,
This
I'm
is what you
16,
want to
I've
do,
ended
right?
up with this body count. This boy is also in my age. He has ended up with this body count for whatever reason. I shouldn't be judged differently because I'm a
girl.
woman or I'm a girl.
In a situation like guys, I think they say they think about sex every 4 seconds.
Yeah.
So it's just constantly on their mind, and if alcohol is involved, especially
It's
for guys
over.
that like get lit every single night, it's like, oh, pick this girl, go, pick this girl. Like, why can't we make that decision to, like, I'm not saying you can have sex. There's some money, like you can
Do what you want.
but there could be that one that you and him just know that when it's time to do
It's-
it, that's all.
It is.
Like, why must we be like, oh, okay, well, we want to sleep with this man today, we want to sleep with this man tomorrow, we want to sleep, like, we still have that control because we are not guys. We're not, like, I mean, there are a few girls out there who definitely are more sexually, like, want to have sex, but just because men are dog, do we have to become
Just
dogs?
because men are dogs.
With a guy having sex with so many different girls, when he's with his guys, is bragging rights. Like a mentality thing. They just feel like, oh, I hit this, I smash this, I smash that. But yeah, you are thinking of sex. You want to be freaky. You want to be this. Pick one man.
But the girl is just having sex. She's not necessarily doing it for brag. Like
Okay,
she just
let
likes
me
sex,
ask you right.
and
Let me
she's
ask you.
having sex.
Okay,
with
just
her.
let me ask you.
But the men don't want that.
Okay.
The men
example. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, a guy that has 50 body count. Now I'm flipping it. 50 girls. You go and ask them. Can you remember the guy that you slept with? Chances are they can remember the guy's face.
Yes.
Now go and ask a guy. One of the 50 girls he slept with. Can you remember her face? He'll just be like, what? You might probably see the same girl, like on the street, and probably not even recognize her. You know what I mean? That's what I'm saying. It's just a lot deeper for girls. That's why I don't know. It's just, I don't know business doing such things. Like 50, 70. Now forget like society. You just not even society.
Because
you
of
just
what
know.
society, because of the
I
way
don't think
society.
it's society. I feel like just in your mind, you know.
No, it's because
How do you not have guilt?
How you not have guilt? Exactly.
the same way society has made a man not have guilt for having a body count that is high. Is the same as society has made a woman have guilt for a body count that is high. So
I don't think that was your body.
Because it's the way the world. You two are choking your teeth inside everybody.
I'm not choking anybody. My own is a hold. They're entering it. Everybody.
But you,
for everybody.
as the man, you are donating to everybody.
Yeah, but you're the
It's the same
receiver. I'm not losing. You know.
But you're the donator.
But you have a higher, like as a woman, you have a higher risk. See,
there's
my
no
thing
point.
is, there's also age. Like if
Yeah,
if I'm 30, and I'm dating a guy who's 35, and his body count's 20, and he asks me what's your body count, and I say 17, I'm 30.
That's fine.
Yeah, that's
like
fine.
you're grown, do what you want.
But we're just
Even
saying.
if you have like one person per year, like it's okay.
It's like good.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, some people date 4 months. We don't
Exactly.
like you. Date the next person.
Exactly.
You have sex. Does that mean
It
that I'm
doesn't
not being
mean
like
exactly.
celebrating the entire thing? But it's just the concept of, I guess it's maybe when you're between that 20 and younger, and your body count is higher than your age, or getting close to your age.
That's just
Like,
no.
why you 20, your body count 20? When you start having sex, 1? Like,
Whoa.
why are you
Right.
chasing? Like why? Why is your body count?
So high.
Chasing your age. I don't get it. Like,
For me personally, I would not want my body count to be high, just because of the kind of girl that I am.
Okay.
But at the same time, if I have a really high body count, obviously, like, to be honest, with the way society is today, I will get judged for it if I decide to tell people. But at the same time, I feel like for you to have a high body count and you are like maybe if you're ready to maybe finally settle down with someone or whatever the case may be, if you now finally ask you, oh, maybe what's your body count or whatever, if you know it's high, don't tell him early or tell him, like you said, tell him half or whatever.
Yeah.
But then if it's serious, then of course you let him know. But I feel like for something like that shouldn't necessarily dictate how your future should
Yeah,
go.
like if you're getting married, like you guys should have already disclosed that information early on in the relationship. And if you had a problem with it, he would have left you. Or if you had a problem with it, you would have left him. So you can't come and say the night of your wedding.
Ah, no,
Baby, what's your
don't
body
do
count?
that.
44.
if not because of how society is and you
And
get
age.
judged, man, let me tell you something. We'll be holding up our here.
Going up out here.
For all the men. But I will be, let me tell you something. If I wasn't going to get judged, it's not going to affect me. When the guys meet up with their friends, they're not like discussing.
Exactly. That's another thing because everybody will know you.
Like, I would be like,
Everyone will know what she said.
But like when she was like, oh, if your body count is like this, you tell him half. But it can sometimes backfire on you because if your body count is like 50, like let's say you're 30 and your body count is 50, and you've slept with a man, I can guarantee you, at least 15 of those guys know each other.
But then though, like if your body count is 50, you can't know 50 of them now. Highest you know 10 of them.
You know 10 of them that know the other 10. That don't know the other 10. So
Yeah. Said earlier because it's bragging rights for them too. Right? So
Yes.
the second they smash you, they're going to tell their friends,
So,
oh,
yeah.
I smashed this girl. Do you know this girl? They show your picture. Oh, I've met her before.
Yeah.
I guess my thing is,
I
and
can
it will
even
affect
know
you if you want to be in a relationship because let me tell you, out of maybe 100%, 80% of guys care. They might act like, oh, tell me the
No,
truth, tell me
no,
the
they
truth.
the moment you tell them bye,
Like that's it. Be your
And that
friend.
same guy, his body count is times 3 your own. But the way they'll look down on you because of your
because of your own,
can't.
yeah, and they will disrespect you too,
They will
like the
dis-
whole
like, they
time.
will treat it like, and that's the thing I hate about guys.
I mean, I know that's not how society is, but I feel like if you're a guy and your body count is high too, just shut up. If you don't want the girl, shut up and waka. But if you're worse than the girl just because you're a guy, like I don't see what gives you the right to be able to judge the girl. Like if it's too high for you, go.
Carry yourself and be going.
Nobody's forcing you. Nobody's begging you. Go. And please, I'm not a feminist. I'm just saying it because
It's just-
Yeah.
yeah.
And I have a question for the guys. Do you guys feel like the girls with more body counts are more experienced? Like, would you rather have a girl who has a higher body count because
Because
we find
she
out more
knows what
experience.
she's
So
doing.
just put your comment down below, whatever you think. Like we would like to know because we're coming from.
And for the
a
girls
girl's
too, you need to
perspective.
ask the same question. Be like,
I guess.
Do you like
Would you
a
prefer
guy
a
who
guy?
has more?
Yeah, comment down below. We'd like to see what you guys all think. And thank you guys so much for tuning in again to Lit Talk. We appreciate every single one of you. Yeah. Thank you guys so much. We appreciate y'all. Love, like, share, subscribe. I will see you guys in our next video.
Bye.
Oh, bye.